voice of Siga, a home of hopeful voices.
Good evening, this is Voice of Siga, your trusted source for credible, timely and insightful news. I'm Patience Muhande, bringing you the top stories making headlines across the nation and beyond. Top cop under fire over alleged evidence tampering in police custody. Kenya denies involvement in Sudan war, reaffirms diplomatic. Maraga demands presidential action over slain. Ndoya Sugar FC escapes relegation with decisive win. And now, welcome to our news in details. The Director of Public Prosecutions reveals that Nairobi Central Police Station's OCS, Samson Talam, allegedly interfered with crucial CCTV evidence in the ongoing probe into the death of Albert Ojwang. The officer is said to have hired a technician to manipulate surveillance footage in a suspect bid to obstruct justice. Our own Henry Onyango brings us the news.
Your Honor, I think I've agreed that what I'm going to answer is what is in my arraignment.
Please, just listen. No. This is cross-examination.
I decline to answer that question, Your Honor. It is in public domain.
The Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, has told the court that Nairobi Central Police Station OCS Samson Taalam interfered with crucial evidence related to ongoing investigation into the death of Albert Ojwang in police custody.
Your Honor, we have agreed that I will be cross-examined on what is in this arraignment. The chairman of Independent Police Oversight Authority's name or his position is not in my affidavit.
Appearing before the Milimani Law Courts, the prosecution said that Taalam, who is the custodian of station records and CCTV systems, hired a technician to tamper with surveillance footage at the Central Police Station, an act believed to be an attempt to obstruct justice. The DPP further revealed that Taalam's mobile phone has already been detained and is currently undergoing forensic examination as part of the border investigation. Reporting for Voice of Siga, I'm Henry Onyango.
Government spokesperson Dr. Isaac Mwaura dismisses claims of Kenya's involvement in Sudan's armed conflict, clarifying the country's role as a mediator under the IGAD framework led by President Ruto, aiming for a peaceful resolution between SAF and RSF. Our own Rickson Otinga brings us the report.
Government spokesperson Dr. Isaac Mwaura has come out to dispel reports that Kenya is involved as an architect in the Sudan war.
Including RSF signed the Sudan Founding Charter in Nairobi to form a peace government.
Speaking to the press on Monday, Mwaura clarified that Kenya is only involved in the war from a diplomatic standpoint, acting as a mediator between warring factions in Sudan to achieve a ceasefire. He added that Kenya's peacekeeping and conflict resolution is informed by the Intergovernmental Authority on Development IGAD process, chaired and initiated by President William Ruto to bring together the warring factions, the Sudanese Armed Forces SAF, and the Rapid Support Forces RSF. Reporting for Voice of Siga, I'm Otinga Rickson.
Former Chief Justice David Maraga calls on President William Ruto to personally intervene and demand accountability in the brutal murder of teacher Albert Ojwang. Maraga insists that implicated officers should be arrested and secured bosses held to account. Our own Santana Shtakwa brings us the report.
Former Chief Justice David Maraga now wants President William Ruto to take action following the heinous murder of teacher Albert Ojwang.
Consequently, the Kenyans have lost the trust in, the Kenyan people have lost trust in them. This cannot be allowed to continue. Our institutions of human rights and justice need a serious resetting and rebuilding.
Saying the buck stops with him as the head of government. Maraga said the president ought to have directed agencies responsible to direct and facilitate the arrest of police officers implicated in the murder of slain Ojwang.
Associated with the murder of Ojwang.
Maraga noted that ideally The security bosses at the center of Ojwang's mysterious death, led by the DIG Eliud Lagat, should have stepped aside immediately. Reporting for Voice of Siga, I am Santana Shitakwa.
And in sports, a hard-fought 1-0 victory against Mombasa United secures Nzoia Sugar's place in the National Super League. Our own Charles Musoka brings us the news.
Nzoia Sugar Football Club will remain in the National Super League NSL next season after clinching a vital 1-0 win over Mombasa United at Sudi Stadium on Saturday. As a result, lifted the pressure off the team with just one match left in the season. The narrow victory not only ensured Sugar Miller's survival in the competitive second-tier league, but also brought relief and renewed optimism to the team's technical bench and fans.
We try to secure the retiring sports persons into our employment in one of our. That is the only way you can make sports a very sustainable and a very attractive event.
Interim coach Peter Jean credited the players' resilience and fighting spirit for the positive result, noting that the team can now approach their final fixture against Migori Youth with less anxiety. Reporting for Voice of Siga, I am Charles Msoka.
And that wraps up to our top stories here on Voice of Siga. For more updates and in-depth reports, follow us across all platforms. I've been Patience Muhande. Until next time, keep informed, stay vigilant, and thank you for choosing Voice of Siga. Your voice, your truths.
For all comedy segments, catch up with Voice of Siga on our Voice of Siga film production. Voice of Siga.